Each day, over 130 people die from opioid overdose in the United States alone, according to the National Institute on Drug Abuse. And in that same time, almost 30 people die in drunk driving accidents, per the National Highway Traffic Safety Institute. Many of us use a car on a daily basis or some other method of transportation that puts us on the highways frequently and in the vicinity of other drivers. You may know someone who drinks alcohol, and you may also do so yourself. With that being said, you may also know someone who is prescribed opiates for one reason or another, or someone who uses them illegally. I've experienced the effects of both of these vices from a first-person point of view, and many of you may have as well. Too many people fall victim to the empty promises and the temporary solace that both of them provide, leading them nowhere good way too fast. And I propose legalizing cannabis for both medicinal and recreational use at the federal level to counter the current opioid epidemic in our country, as well as the prevalent alcoholism. According to the CDC, over 70,000 people died from overdose in 2017, making it more deadly than both gun violence and car accidents combined. 88,000 people die annually from alcohol-related causes, according to the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, and in 2014 alone, it accounted for 31% of all motor vehicle deaths. In Colorado, where cannabis is legal for both medicinal and recreational use, it did not even account for 0.06% of all alcohol-related deaths for the Colorado Department of Transportation. The numbers say that there's many lives to be saved with my proposal of cannabis as a substitute being the catalyst. It's easy to fall victim to the reefer madness mindset being pushed by the mainstream media and opponents to its legalization. As a matter of fact, my grandmother used to have terrible arthritis. She used to know this man that used to make this rubbing alcohol, and it had stems inside of it, and it was this green color. It was the only thing that she could use that would help her arthritis, like literally nothing from over-the-counter worked. One day my mother made the comment about the stems in this rubbing alcohol being cannabis stems. And from that day forward, my grandmother never touched it again. As a byproduct of this reefer madness mindset, my grandmother would actually rather be in pain than to be associated with the product at all. And this is directly because of the fact that the federal government refuses to educate the public on the truth of the matter. And actually, in most cases, they do the exact opposite, misinforming us in the process. It's important to note that it saves lives and it improves the quality of life on a daily basis for so many people. Those with anxiety, PTSD, stress, glaucoma, epilepsy. The list is a long one. And this is never reported by the mainstream media or for any political figures for that matter. And what I propose is that you contact your congressman and you write them and you not be ashamed to demand cannabis reform here in Texas. There are 28 states that have already done so, and it's time for us to catch up and to actually make a change. Thank you.